Hey guys, good morning, welcome to the live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our accounts spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HEMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Recording in progress.
Hey guys, welcome to Stocksnipertrading. I'm your host, Ronnie. My partner is Dave. Welcome, guys. Thank you, everybody on Zoom, for joining. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. What's up, Efren? Welcome. Everyone on YouTube, thanks for joining as well. We appreciate you guys. What we're going to do, guys, you can see in the first comment I messaged on YouTube, guys, we're going to take this afternoon, we're going to strictly indices. We'll be doing a top down on US 30 and Nasdaq, okay? So we on this session, unfortunately, we will not be looking at gold, oil, or GBP USD, okay? We're going to focus on indices. We're going to kind of keep structure here, okay? That's the way we want to do things. That's the way we do it in Zoom, so that's the way we want to do it on YouTube. If indices is not your preference, you can still learn about price action, okay? You can still learn what we're doing, and then you can use this knowledge and you can apply it to any chart that you like, okay? So let's keep it consistent with that. We'll be looking at US 30 and Nasdaq. Over here, I just want to explain, this is called Bookmap. We have a link in our description if you're interested in this. It's a live liquidity platform that displays the offers and the bids in the market for the current security that you're looking at. Right now we're focused on Dow Jones, which is YM. This is the contract in the futures contract, and it uses rhythmic data. We do recommend, if you want to take your trading to the next level, that you do have a live liquidity platform. It can help you see things that candlesticks cannot tell you. And over here we also have this CVD indicator. It's cumulative volume delta. So right now a lot of these transactions are net negative below. That's why we had a little bit of a sell-off right here, and these are in 15-minute time slices. So right over here was 12:15, here's 12:30, 12:45, 1 p.m. when we started this call, and then you can see it's going to go into 1:15 in the next few minutes. And over here, this is what's called a heat map. A lot of you guys are aware of what a heat map is. So showing some heat up here, you can see at this area 34,325, there's 64 offers, a lot of offers, and there's also a lot of heat down here showing a lot of bids. So this is where the market is really like having a big auction. It's taking place right now, so there's a lot of transactions happening inside here. This white line is what is called a VWAP, volume weighted average price line. It's kind of like almost almost like similar to a moving average that some of you guys use, like a 9 EMA, a 200 EMA. But this is different because it incorporates volume as well as price. So it's like a two-in-one indicator, and I really prefer using this with Bookmap, just my personal preference. A lot of traders use VWAP on TradingView as well. It's just a little bit different because this is live liquidity. This is it's just a different type of volume in the market, but you can also use a VWAP if you like with TradingView. I just prefer to use it with Bookmap, and I do all of my charting on TradingView, and I take trades off of MT4 off my mobile on TradingView. Okay, so thank you guys for joining. Before we start anything, let's take a look at news. Always, guys, get in the habit of doing this, okay? Some of you guys are getting really good at this. You don't always have to use Forex Factory. Forex Factory is just free. We like free stuff, anything free. Oh, just to mention about Bookmap, there is a free version, okay? And we recommend, we're encouraging you to download it off of our description link, and you can watch Bitcoin all day. You can watch crypto, you can watch Bitcoin. It's the same order book. You can see how you can use it with the VWAP. You can see these transaction bubbles, you can see the offers, you can see the bids, you can see the session profile volume. I believe you can also get maybe the CVD indicator. It's free, guys, okay? Nothing wrong with that. I encourage you guys, try it out. Practice with Bitcoin. Learn how to follow the order book. And if it's something that you're interested in, then you can use it with Dow. You can use it with Nasdaq. You can use it with S&P. You can use it with gold, with crude oil, whatever you like, okay? The link is in the description on the YouTube, okay? And now news today, okay? So it's a pretty light day. Look at, we don't even have one red folder all day today, okay? So we traded post like London. We did pre-New York today from 4 to 6 a.m. It was really slow market. Then Dave took over around 7:30. The market started moving at that time as well. We had our post with PK, and now I'm picking up in the afternoon here. So we have absolutely nothing, no big news, okay? So nothing that will really affect us this afternoon. And also, guys, just before Bitcoin, guys, I know some of you guys are really interested. This is what a short squeeze is in the market on Bitcoin, like right over here. Okay, so you can see like RSI indicator. I know a lot of you guys use RSI 80. It's up to 86. This is on the 5 minutes. But you see every pullback is going back up. Every pullback going back up. Pullback going back up. Pullback going back up. Here's now more of a sell-off. Maybe we'll look for a double top on Bitcoin to come down. But Bitcoin is pumping, guys. So even if you follow these type of indicators, sorry, was it showing yesterday? My fault. Sorry, guys. Yeah, my apologies. I thought I updated here. This afternoon, yeah, news. Yeah, we had here where Fed Chair Powell testifies. That's what I was saying. I know that Fed Chair Powell was testifying today, but this afternoon we don't have much going on. So my apologies. I thought Forex Factory updated here. So tomorrow, Thursday and Friday have the bigger news in the markets. But over here, Bitcoin short squeeze. It's coming up to almost 31,000. Okay, remember just a few weeks back we were at 26,000, and everyone thought it was going to bottom out, go sub below 20, hit 16,000. This is what a short squeeze is. So all of those short sellers, they got squeezed up here to 31,000. If you look at like the weekly and the monthly candles on Bitcoin, it's getting pretty interesting up here. This is the weekly, like on Bitcoin. It's kind of hitting that weekly top here. If it starts to break out, there's 34,000. You can get into 37,000. If you look on the monthly candle of June is really pumping up here. So we'll see how it closes this month. If there's a pullback, maybe we got to come back into 28,000, see if we can build some support there and continue to push up. But there's a lot of room for Bitcoin to go up here if banks are having difficulties in the United States, and Bitcoin is trying to navigate around all those regulations that they're encountering and things like that. But also Powell testifying caused a little bit of the pump on crypto as well. So you got to follow everything that's going on in the markets. Okay, so let's go to US 30, and we'll take a look at how US 30 is doing, and we're going to do the top-down analysis. Okay, so right now on the 5 minutes, is anybody in a trade? This was kind of where came up, new high, got rejected, came back up again, got rejected, then it really pushed down. We broke the 5 minute neckline right here, trickled all the way down here, but it's coming right back up to maybe for a retest here at 34,060. You can see that there was a little bit of divergence where it dropped, but coming right back up for maybe a retest. Okay, so if you guys are in any trades right now, just please monitor them yourself. If you're in a buy, in a sell, because I'm going to be going through a top-down analysis. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thanks, Philly Streets Reporter, for that comment. You've been profitable a lot lately thanks to our live streams and the gems you've been giving us on YouTube. I really do appreciate it a lot, and please keep up the great work. Thank you, bro. It really means a lot, man. Those, believe it or not, those comments do mean a lot to us at SST. Appreciate it, man. All the best to you, and let's continue grinding, compounding that account, continuing learning and earning with us, man. And all the best for you in your future. Okay, guys, so on the daily, okay, remember last week, Thursday, big candle, Friday we took out the highs and then started to get rejected. We started to come into Monday, Tuesday, right in here, about 50% of the bullish candle. Yesterday was a statement candle. Tuesday, we came all the way down to here, we closed, and today we continue to push down with a new lower low, but it's coming up right back above here. So we really have to watch this afternoon and how it's going to go into Thursday and Friday of this week. Okay, right over here. I'm going to place a purple line at the high today. 34,110 is our high. Our low is right over here. Our low is 33,890. Okay, so that's our range of our candle today. Okay, other critical levels in the market that we need to identify. I like this level, okay, where it kind of came down all the way down here, came back up, closed here, they gapped it down, so there's like a body. So I'm going to place a yellow line at this body right over here. Guys, if you want to follow with me, I don't know how you guys do it, okay? Let me ask you, how do you guys do it? Do you guys chart with me like a clean chart, or do you guys already have your charts ready to go and you guys are kind of matching it up with me? Guys on Zoom, how do you guys do it? Yeah. Oh, Loot, you already have it matching. Perfect. So you can use me as like kind of confluence to you guys. So you can use me as, if you guys, that's what I encourage. I encourage you guys to have your top down done. You guys know what securities we trade every single day. Make sure, number one, you do a top down on US 30. You guys know if you're trading with me, I'm always going to be looking at US 30. So, and if you don't trade US 30, it's still good practice for you. You still got to learn how to do a top down. Whether you want to trade gold or GBP USD, you're gonna like GBP USD has a high and low of the day. It's got critical daily levels too. So you kind of want to match up, and then I can help explain things. And then if you have any questions like, Ron, why did you place the line there instead of another? And then I can explain it, and hopefully we can all learn together. Okay, I want everyone to become automatic, to know how to do this, so it becomes like a daily routine for you, just like driving a car. We want to go through that type of boring, like robotic, everything is just, you know exactly, your eyes will be trained to look exactly where it's got to look. Okay, and you can, the faster you get at this with more practice, you don't need to spend more than 5-10 minutes doing a top-down analysis. Like you'll see on Nasdaq, I'll get it done in like 3 minutes. I won't explain as much, but I'll just go through the motions and you'll see how much faster I can do it. Okay, right now I just like to explain the first chart in a little bit more in depth. So we got our high and low. I'm locating this area. Okay, because we might come back down to this yellow line, 33,994,996. Okay, very critical psychological level, 34,000. It may come back down here. Right now we're moving up. So if we're moving up, we might possibly, okay, where is our next area? Maybe we come up here. The volume is right here. Maybe we come where we kind of open today. Okay, so I'm going to place another yellow line right here. This is a critical area in the market, and you can see how it lines up perfectly with that wick, and it's a beautiful psychological number, 34,050. It kind of strengthens that area right there. So if we break above the yellow line, we might come up and test our high of the day, and we don't know what will happen up there, but that's why it's with a purple line, so we'll figure it out when it gets up there. If it breaks out impulsively, where could it go? It could, yes, it could come up to this wick right there. If you have a yellow line, it could absolutely come up there. It could also come up to this body right here, okay? Remember what I say. Nobody is right or wrong. We're all correct. If you have a line right there, you're correct. If you have a line right there, you are also correct. There might be a trader say, hey, Ron, maybe I'm going to place it right in the middle, in between those two. And you know what I'm going to say to you? You're absolutely correct yourself as well, okay? There's nobody that's right or wrong. As long as you understand where you're placing the line and what it means, that's all that matters, okay? That's why we want to keep this very simple. Like right there. I'm going to place it at the body, okay? Because I personally show more emphasis on a body as opposed to just a wick. Unless there's multiple wicks there. Like if I have tweezers right there, then I'll maybe place it at that wick because there's more information there. There's more touches. But right now I want to go with the critical area. This was a critical body down here where they gapped it down. That's where they opened it down there. Okay, so it's a critical open. If you want to go halfway, like right there, that's perfectly fine as well, okay? Maybe we'll keep it there because now I'm looking at this big red candle and I'm looking about 50% of it. Where's half? From here to the body. Is that roughly half or there's half? So I think it's right there, the top of the body right there and there, that's half of it, okay? So what I'm going to do at halfway is I'm going to place a red box, okay, right there. I can bring it across as far as I want, okay? Because if we ever do come back up here, maybe we get rejected and pushed back down. It's 50% of this big bearish candle yesterday, so we have to respect that. If it breaks out of here impulsively, where could it go? Okay, we could definitely come up to a body and a body right here. So I'm going to place a yellow line right there. And that's good enough, okay? We can continue to go up, place a line here, up here, but the volume is down here right now, okay? So we have a long way to get up there before we can even consider something up here, okay? So we don't need to waste our time up here. That's good enough, okay? Now, if it comes back down bearish to this yellow line, and it might come all the way back down to the low of the day, so what we're going to do at the low of the day is look at structure. This big bullish ignited daily candle started there. We had another red candle come down into here, go back up. We're going to extend this across. Yesterday, remember we came down, we didn't tap in here, it was just a little higher low. And today we tapped this, okay? So I'm going to extend this box across as well. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, maybe going into next week. But I'm flipping the color green. Does everybody understand this? Okay? Pretty basic stuff, but let me know, guys. On YouTube, do you understand what I'm doing? Zoom, you guys, this should be automatic for you guys. Unless you started today. We had a couple guys that just started today. You guys got it? Empress, got it? Good. If there's anything that, if I'm talking too fast, I've had a coffee. I have another coffee from Tim Hortons right here. Please, guys, if Tim Hortons is listening, I would love to be sponsored by Tim Hortons and have a couple double-doubles every single day. And I will plug in Tim Hortons all day here. That's if anyone works for Tim Hortons or wants to sponsor us from Tim Hortons, we would gladly accept. Just we need free coffee. That's all we want. Okay, so now I'm done with the daily. Maybe one other line is, maybe if it's coming down here, what about a daily impulse break of the green line? See how we have nothing charted down here? Let's chart something, okay? If there's an impulse break, maybe it's going to come down to this red line. Why? Because this was a previous impulse break below here. It broke and that's where it found support and came right back up. Psychological area too, 33,800. So even if we break today down here tomorrow, it might come down to this yellow line and catch a wick and go back up. If it continues to push down, maybe down. See now where I see two wicks touching? I got a wick and a wick right there. Okay, that's another critical area. So that's enough for below us. Now I look at the overall like pattern of the daily. So we've been making this big bullish move. It pulled back. It held 50% of this big bullish candle. Then it continued to break the high, new highs, nice full volume. Came up here. We pulled back down into here. Healthy pullback. We're still holding a lot of this volume. It came back up. We retested. Big bullish candle, break for a new high. So we're extending the higher highs. But when it came up there, they kind of pinned it right there. And it's coming all the way back down. So now we may come back up and build a neckline around 50% here, or this volume might continue to trickle down and build maybe a base down in here. But we're not going to sit on the daily candle. We're going to move now to the hourly. Okay. Yes, Lisa, rhythmic data numbers are different from TradingView because these are futures contract. Okay, I'm looking at the futures contract. Remember what we do here, Lisa. We're not looking at the exact numbers. Okay, we've kind of explained this quite a bit here. What we're looking at is the price action and the levels here. Okay, because the levels will match up. Okay, see like the VWAP here. You can see where the big hourly resistance is. That's kind of representing here. I'll show you on the 5 minutes, but yeah, the numbers are not going to match up. This is a futures contract. It's never ever going to match up. And brokers have different liquidity levels. Prop firms have different liquidity levels. This is just if you're trading straight futures contracts and you have a futures broker, then they'll match up. But if we're trading like CFDs over here, they're not going to match up. Okay. Remember what we're doing here. We're not looking at numbers. We're looking at price action and levels and zones. Okay, so now on the hourly, guys, what happened? Okay, so where was most of the volume? Remember we were trading in here, guys, 4 a.m. It was, look at a doji candle, 5 a.m., nothing going on, and then 6 a.m. It was a real low, choppy volume on the lower time frames. That's why you have to be very selective as a trader. Maybe if you're trading this session and there's nothing, that's what I kept telling you guys. Maybe let's go for a coffee. Maybe let's go for breakfast. There's nothing to do in there. The markets will start to open up at 7, 8, and 9 a.m. And if you were patient and saw that, you would have been ready. Here's news now, like 8 a.m. Comex market opening up. We have pre-market trading, everything, lots of volume. We have news in the market. Then it was a big bearish hourly candle come back down, open up, retest, come all the way down. We had like the bottom down here. Then it comes into 10 a.m. back, coming back up. Then we have the spin top, made our high, purple, and we're coming down. So you see now the hourly volume is concentrated in between this yellow daily and this yellow daily. So if I want, I can trap the hourly volume now with a consolidated box. Okay, so I'm doing a neutral box on the hourly. And you see how I just boxed in the yellow tape and the yellow tape, and we're trading right inside here. Okay, and then I can see all of the rejections up here. Look at the hourly rejections. We came up here and got rejected. We came up there again, got rejected. We came there 2 times today and got rejected. So I'm going to bring this box across red to show me that this is an hourly supply. Okay, we have the big daily supply up here. We have now hourly supply. So what that's telling me is, like, I don't need an order flow book to tell me that the market is lowering offers down in here. Do you guys understand what I mean by that? Okay, it's very important. This is a critical point. I want to make this clear that everybody understands what's going on here. Okay, see, this was 50% of that big daily candle when we identified this zone. Okay, do we have any volume coming inside here? The next high was right here, and right here. So that what that's telling me is the buyers are trying to push it up, but the supplier is lowering the supply from here down to here. It's coming down lower. The offers are being lowered. And now it's pushing down in here. But what's going on? Did we make new lower lows in the market? Yes, we did. See this previous wick over here? We broke it and made new lows. And we got lower highs coming from the top. So right now it's just still consolidating. But if we break down here, we might drop all the way. Where's our hourly support? Right here, bodies. Okay, we have these 2 bodies, so I'm going to place like a white line down in this area. Just in case it comes down there, we want to know where our hourly support is. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the 5 minutes. We're going to go to the lower time frames. Okay, we're going to get ready to maybe take some trades, see what's happening. What is our 5 minute candles doing? Okay, so there was this double bottom right here off of this daily area, and we continue to push out, pull back, go back up, higher high, pull back, go back up for a higher high, pull back, go up for a new higher high. But now it's starting to get overbought up here, lots of rejections, and then the market trades back down. So what we're going to do is, remember this is the hourly consolidated box. If some 5 minute volume can get its way back up to maybe closing above here, maybe we'll look for a possible buy to fill, again, this zone right here. I measure it, okay, from the bottom to the top, from here up to there. I measure it. It's approximately 40 pips from here to there. 40, okay. What about this wick, this body to body transition right there? I'm going to place a red line right here, and that's roughly 50%. Okay, I'm just eyeballing from right here, from that entire zone. That's about half of it. I can measure it to be exact. What's half of 40, guys? 20, right? Let's go up to the red line. It's 20 exactly. Okay, right there, 20. Do you guys see how I did that? Let me know if you don't, because I do this every single day for the past 15 to 20 years. If someone is confused about this, let me know. Okay, because this is really, really important, and I'm trying to simplify this like I'm teaching my son. Okay, you guys got that twisted? I'm not trying to make this complicated. I just want everybody to understand, because I know that everyone has different levels of learning here. Some learn faster, some learn slower, but I'm just trying to treat you guys as if this is your first day of trading. Everybody. And if you've been here 5-10 years and I'm just repeating myself, I gotta understand that there is some beginners here. Okay, so you see what I did there. So if I'm pipping and dipping and it comes up to that red line, there's probably going to be a reaction up there. But if I'm happy with 20 pips, that's a target. Okay, and then if we want to remember all of the options we have up here, we can close an entire trade. And if you do, great, be happy with it. If you can close 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90% up here and leave the rest running. Okay, that's one option. Or you can just continue to leave your trade. If you're up 20 pips, you can go to a break even, your capital is protected, you're in profit. And then we judge what will happen up here, because this is one area of resistance. If it can break, maybe it breaks, penetrates through here, we're up maybe 25, 30 pips, might pull back and use this red line as support to gain bids, and then maybe it might have momentum to come up to this bigger red box, the hourly, and maybe by then you're up 40, 45 pips, and then that's when you can start to scale out, because we don't know what's going to happen up here. This is a critical area. It's a purple line. If it continues, we'll measure this zone as well, this black zone. So that's for buy idea if the volume gets up here. And it could get up, and it could be an impulse candle breaking out too. So there's a time and place when and where to take an impulse candle. We can also test it out with a small feeler trade. You probably hear me saying feeler trades all the time too. If you guys are confused about that, there's a time and place when to use that as well. Okay, and then down here, we're going to watch below here if it can break this hourly consolidation box, and it's the yellow daily area. And then again, I have, remember this white line, that's that hourly support. So coming down there. Now again, we're going to do the same thing we did at the top for the bottom. Let's measure the entire zone so that we understand. Remember, if I'm a construction worker, like I'm working on putting a privacy fence on my deck outside, I can't just go buy lumber and cut wood without my tool is my measuring tape. I have to measure. So same thing with trading, guys. We're tradesmen, okay, or tradeswomen. I'm sorry, tradesmen or tradeswomen. Okay, we are doing a trade, so we need to measure our work. Okay, if it comes all the way down there, it's 50 pips. Look at right on the dot, 50.00. Okay, and I'm not making this up. It's very, very psychological. Remember, we're not backtesting. This was a live. I got this white line from a live hourly volume. That entire zone is 50 pips. Okay, but we got some price action to the left of the chart. See that first pullback right there? It came into 50% of this body. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a red line right there. Okay, and now I'm going to measure this move. Okay, guys, I smoked a joint before this too. Okay, so I'm eyeballing this. I can do this without even a ruler, but I'm just trying to show you that rulers do help. Let's measure now if it's like an impulse candle or it comes down to the red line. How many pips is that? 25, half of it, right? Laser eyeballs. Yeah, it's you guys are gonna understand what I'm doing. Okay, so you see it could come down 25 pips. We could pip and dip out of the market if that's the way how you trade, because there's no guarantees that we're going to break here. Look at in the past, it came down right to the red line, and what did it do? It went right back up. It came down here, small break, and went right back up. So if you were selling down here and you never pipped and dipped out of here, unfortunately it came up, maybe hit your break even or your stop loss. So that's why we got to understand, we don't trade with woulda, shoulda, couldas. You got to go in with a plan before you even take your trade, and then be happy with it at the end of the day. Okay, maybe you might take out 25 pips and then it ends up running another 10, 15, 20 down there. If that's the case, oh well, that's the case. But over time, daily, if you stay with this plan, I guarantee you, you're going to change your profit loss. You're going to gain your confidence as a trader. You're going to get into more profitable trades. You're going to be more consistent over time, and then you can really tweak your trading style. Maybe you're going to see that maybe you're getting out too early, then maybe you can let it run a little bit, but you're going to go to a break even, and it just teaches you discipline, guys. That's the main thing about trading. That's what I believe. I believe that everybody on this call, honestly, is an amazing trader. Okay, I don't care if you started today, last week, or you've been here 10 years. You are great traders. The only thing that separates profitable traders from unprofitable traders is just the consistency and the discipline. That's it. Okay, the only difference between me and you guys is I might be a little bit more disciplined with my trading. That's it. I'm not doing anything different than you guys are doing. I'm just more disciplined. And it took me years and years and years to learn the discipline. I didn't learn it last night. Okay, it took me years of a lot of financial losses in the markets. I've went through a lot. I wasn't taught by anybody, so I really needed to learn discipline. If you guys haven't heard of Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone, please download his audiobook and listen to it this weekend. If he doesn't change your mindset about trading, he changed my mindset about trading, and ever since I changed my psychology, my trading has just excelled. Okay, and I really encourage you guys to listen to it. It's free on YouTube. Remember, we like free stuff. It's a 7-hour audiobook. I recommend you listening to that more than Netflix this weekend and wasting your time with garbage. Actually listen to someone's voice that can maybe change your mindset of trading. And if you're a very stubborn trader, or you have your ego and things like that, you need to humble yourself down in these markets. These are the global financial markets. Mark Douglas, auspicious is his name. Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone. I don't recommend too many things, but Mark Douglas, 100% guys, please listen to it. He can change your perspective in the markets. I'm telling you guys. If he could change me as a trader, he could change you guys. Okay. And now look at the market, how it's just consolidating in here. If we want to scalp this zone too, we can definitely do that. Okay. If you want to trade inside here, we can. We can figure out how the 5-minute volume is trading in here. Okay, I can consolidate the 5-minute volume. Okay, and if we're an aggressive trader, look at from here up to there. If we want to get real aggressive with our trading and we really want to scalp this, we can take a buy from right here to come up here. How many pips is it? Almost 20. About 15 to 18 up there. Okay, that's not bad for a pip and dip up there too. If you're more of a conservative trader, you're going to wait up here. Okay, so that's why I'm going to make this like a red box right here to show us that that's where we're getting rejected on the 5s. Okay, so we're going to draw a red box, and we're going to draw like a green box down in here. Why? Because look at these wicks. 3 wicks got rejected there, then the wicks turned into support over here. So if I bring this green box all the way back across over here, I'm going to make it green. Okay, just to show us. And then if you really want to get real, like from here down to there, if you want to take that aggressive scalp, okay, it could come right into that green box and you're up 15 pips, maybe break a little bit, 18, 20, and it could catch a wick and come right back up for the retest. Okay, so you got to know, if you're going to trade from here to there, you might have to look at the previous candles. Like it was a green. You could have bought that candle, but look how it came up, tested 50% up there and got rejected and came back down. The green candle here too broke out impulsively, came right up there and got rejected. You had to have pipped and dipped in there, or else you're holding in drawdown. Okay, just trying to make this visually clear for everybody. Sorry that I spent so much time with US 30, but I believe, guys, this is really important. I wouldn't be here wasting your time if this wasn't important. Okay, we can buy and sell all day for the rest of our lives, but I really want you guys to understand this. We've done now, I think, a 30-part series on YouTube with myself, and you can go over those. Okay, you guys want education? That's full, jam-packed with education. Some of our streams are 2 to 3 hours long. I know that they're very long, but if you're following that, you will learn a lesson every single one of those sessions. And again, they're free. They're free on YouTube for you guys. Okay, so do you guys understand what I just did there? To show you measuring moves. Now, this is all you have to decide. What type of trader are you? Okay, I know what type of trader I am. You don't have to tell me. I know what type of trader I am. It took me, I knew I was a scalper from day one. okay? I think I was born, my mom told me, I was born to be a scalper. I don't know how my mom knew what a scalper was. She didn't even know one word of English, but she said, Ron is going to be a scalper. No idea how she knew that. I'm joking, guys. I'm just joking about that. But I really, I really prefer scalping the markets, okay? It just fits my style. I'm going to tell you personally for me, okay? I'm very aggressive, okay? I'm a passive aggressive person. I trade off my mobile, okay? So like anytime I'm anywhere, I can be at the grocery store. I can be picking up the kids at school. I can be, I don't want to say this, but maybe driving a car or a passenger inside a car. Hey, wink, wink, passenger in a car. I just like scalping on the go. I have my levels, just like I do this on my mobile, and I watch the levels and I can trade quick in and outs. Some of my trades are 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but I'm not looking for 70 pips. I'm not looking for 100 like other traders. I'm looking for 10, 15 in and out, bang, bang, bang. Okay, couple of those trades a day, and those pips will add up where you'll make 50, maybe 100. Okay, yeah, there's going to be some with some stop losses, but you kind of want to time your entries where there's minimal to no drawdown, and you go straight into profit, 10, 15 pips, and then you make a decision or go to a break even. If you can get into a break even and it starts running, yeah, you can turn those little aggressive scalps, you can turn them into 25, 50 pips, 70 pips. If the market gives us that, okay, if this is going to continue dumping, then we're going to take the pips, but we can't assume that the market is just going to break down 100 pips. It's going to go in levels, okay? And if you are aware of that, I guarantee your psychology will change as a trader, okay? So see how we're trading right now? We're kind of consolidating in this box right now, so we'll watch it. I'm going to do Nasdaq now, okay? So any questions on US 30 before I go over to Nasdaq? And I will not spend as much time with Nasdaq. I'm going to go a little bit quicker, but I want to show you how fast you can do it once you know exactly what you're doing. Lutz Sharifi, you're the only one consistently doing US 30, and that is the only reason I'm following you, so please don't stop. No, I'm never going to stop, okay? I'm telling you personally, I will never, ever in my lifetime stop trading US 30, okay? I'm telling you guys, this is all I need, okay? I can get my pancakes off of US 30 every single day, whether I'm selling or I'm buying. It's a lot of momentum. There's a lot of volume in US 30, any indice for the matter, okay? I don't want to get in now the debate. Oh, Nasdaq is better. Oh, US 30 is better. S&P is better. They're all amazing. Index trading is personally my favorite, okay? Why? Because they move on a lot of volume. They're perfect for scalpers because scalpers are looking for quick moves for approximately 10 to 20 pips. That's what a scalper is looking for. So if you have a scalper's mindset, I would prefer if you were trading indices. Why? We talked about this in our session before. We were talking about commissions, okay? Gold has commissions. For me to trade gold, I got to pay commissions. If I'm a scalper and I'm taking a lot of standard sizes or double sizes or 5 lots with gold, my commissions are going to add up to maybe be $300 to $500 US a day. Over a week, over a month, it might be $5,000 to $10,000 of unnecessary money that I'm giving to my broker for commissions just to trade gold. When I can come over here and trade an index and have 0 commissions, and that extra $5,000 to $10,000 is sitting in my pocket, right? Doesn't that not make sense, or am I just not making sense? I always look at the financials. At the end of the day, why should I give the broker $5,000 or $10,000 of my money every single month just to trade gold, which is very erratic, which causes a lot of retail stop losses. It's very manipulated security. It can frustrate you. And on top, if you win or lose money, you're still paying those commissions. That's coming out of your profit target. So for me, it just makes no sense. I traded gold for years, guys. Believe me, I know how it works with gold. So come over to indices. Pick an index that you feel comfortable trading. Some of them have really low spreads, and you can have 0 commissions. We were talking also in London about UK 100, FTSE. If you like that index, trade it in a European market. Okay, it moves just the same as US 30, but now you can maybe focus on the British market. Okay, so I'm going to move over Now we're going to continue to watch this, but I'm going to be watching like the zone up here or here. We can get real aggressive up here too. We can watch this area too, but this is the bigger hourly consolidated zone, and this is now I've trapped the 5 minutes. So we know, okay, remember guys, 3 pathways. If you remember the sniper trapping gap always, okay, so we've trapped the volume. Eventually this volume is going to redistribute it out of this zone. It could trade sideways still inside here. Okay, that's one path. Stay in here. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm just showing you the pathways. I want you guys to understand this. Okay, it can stay in here and trade inside here. If that's the case, we're going to stay in here. We can extend this box. Okay, that's one path. And it's still going to accumulate. Okay, or it's going to possibly break to the upside. Okay, if there's enough bids that accumulate, it might break out here and impulsively break out to this body and this wick right up there. 34,042 might come up here and get rejected and come back down for the official retest, and we look for it to hold here. Then we take a buy if it holds, and then maybe it comes up right back up to here. And then we judge what happens up here. But we know if we're going in that buy, it's about 15 pips. I've measured it. Then we make a decision up there. That's one possible path. The only other alternative is it could come back down, break down here, maybe impulsively, pull back up, retest this, then break down into here. Okay, that's the third path. That's it. That's the sniper trapping gap. It's going to either trade in here, it could break out, and it could go down. Okay, those are the possible paths. So it's still inside here, not the greatest to be trading. If we look at the book now, this is order flow. This is the book of Dow Jones. Okay, I can see up here, when it came up here near the VWAP, had a lot of buyers trapped up here. Okay, so I'm going to place a yellow line to show us that this is an area of resistance, and you can see the heat is right above us. Look at all the heat, all the offers. 3-4, 328, 3-4, 324. We have 65 and 10 offers. A lot of offers up there. And it constantly, when it comes up there, it's trapping buyers. Coming back up, trapping buyers. Coming back. Here was a huge transaction, and we're going to see if it comes down. Look at where it's coming down, here and here and here. So you can see where it's developing like the support level right over here. And let me just place a yellow line here. Okay, and then we can see our bids below us. We have 86. Cumulative delta is turning positive. So see when the sellers come down here? The sellers came down, but no bids transacted down there. No bids wanted to play down here. They wanted to play higher. They want to raise the price. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, if we're in an auction and I'm selling a coffee, Tim Hortons coffee, for $2 right now. I'm selling it to you. But there's Tim Hortons coffee is in demand. Okay, maybe there's some bids want to pay $2.25 or $2.50. Maybe there's some big ballers that want some Tim Hortons coffee. So then it forces me to come and transact up here. Why would I want to sell down here for $2 if I know you guys are up here for $2.50? I'm going to come up here. Okay, so that's how the markets are moving right now. Okay, it came down here, but it didn't find any bids. The sellers are getting exhausted, so then the market goes back up. But we're in an area of consolidation. Okay, it's just bouncing around. It's barcoding, green, red, green, red. So we still don't have a definitive move in the market. Okay. Yeah, you saw that, Robin? I used TradingView's line to make it on Bookmap. Yeah, I do that often. Okay, that's why I would like one complete platform. If it had traditional style like candlesticks like this with a depth of market on the side, that would make things so much easier. Okay, I'm a very simple guy. I like things to be very simple. I hate going from platform to platform to platform to platform. Just like I like everything all in one place. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I explained US 30 in depth. I explained the top-down analysis. I explained the zones. I explained the possible paths. Okay, so hit a like if you guys understand that. It helps me at the end of the call. I look at if there's 300 people on the call and there's only 50 likes, then I'm wasting my time. Okay, so right now we have 209 viewers. If that helps you guys, okay, remember we're here for education as well. We want to teach you education, and I want to know, is this education helping you, or do I got to think of something else how to educate. Okay, this is really, really important for me, and I'm asking you guys honestly to put a like if this helps you. If it doesn't, then don't put a like. I'm not forcing you, but it just helps me gauge interest as to what we're doing on YouTube. Really does help us. Okay, I'm being honest. We don't ask anything in return, only a like if you're getting good value out of what we do here. Okay, and then you see this barcoding. It's coming right back up. Green, red, green. So if you're buying, you're getting pulled down. If you're selling, you're going back up. This is why this is like a no trade zone. Let it continue to build in here. Eventually, this volume will distribute. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to Nasdaq. Okay. I'm going to go to Nasdaq and I'm going to show you, I'm going to go a little bit faster with Nasdaq. Okay, I'm going to show you a quicker top down to show you. It only takes maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so Nasdaq right now in the 5 minutes, it's doing the same thing like US 30, consolidating, barcoding. Let's go to the daily real quick and see how Nasdaq is moving. Okay, so Nasdaq has been pumping. Why? Because of tech, AI. Unless you're under a rock and you're not hearing anything about AI, ChatGPT and all of those things, then I don't know what else to tell you, but if you're in the markets, you should know about AI, how it's moving Nasdaq. Nasdaq is tech related. Okay, so right away, my high and low of the day. Okay, 15,088, 14,822. Other critical levels, maybe yesterday's low, critical level. Let's place a yellow line right at yesterday's low, because it might come in play a factor this afternoon. So how did we open up? We have this downtrend pushing down. We came back up yesterday in the close. We opened up, but no real push. So if we do come back up, we could break out to 15,130. We don't really have to worry about up here right now because the market came down, broke this low, came all the way down low of the day, and we're coming right back up to here. So we got to really focus on this area. Another critical area is this body right here. So I'm going to place a yellow line right here. Okay, and it's pushing down. But maybe we're going to form a neckline at this support level, which, like this big bullish candle right here, Monday, June 12th, right there. Look at those wicks. That's exactly 50%. Okay, those 3 wicks right there. If I was to place a line here, 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 it cuts that big bullish candle in half. What am I going to do? I'm going to kind of place a green box right here on the daily. If it comes in here, it could come all the way down and be a discount for big buyers to continue to pull it right back up. If it breaks below here, impulse could come down to the ignited bar where it opened at 14,535 area. Okay. So you see how the volume, if we push back down, another critical area is this wick. So I'm going to place one more yellow line right at this wick. So now I got my daily levels. If we come back down to the low of the day and we break, maybe right down to here. Right there. But you see these little wicks too? I'm going to place a green box in here as well. Right there. Okay. See what I did, guys? Okay. So this could be more volume that gets played into this block today. This is resting down here for maybe another day. Okay. And then also looking at today's body, where's half of it? Approximately like right inside here. Okay, so if I'm trying to figure out where's half of today's volume currently in the market, maybe right here. So I'm going to draw like a red box right there, just to let me know if it's pulling back up here. I want to know where half of today's volume is. Okay, real quick. And it came up and back down. So what could happen? It could come back down, form a neckline, or pull back up. That's what could be happening in the next few days. So let's go to the hourly now. Okay, let's see how this thing was moving. Look at how it's been selling off. Where did it start selling off? Started 7 a.m., 8 a.m., Wall Street, 9 a.m., 10 a.m., continue push down. 11, it bottomed out, and now we're coming right back up. Okay, so let's find where our hourly resistance is. Right there. See the wick? And it's exactly 50% of 10 a.m.'s volume. Let's place a white line. Okay. And let's find where hourly support is too, body to body right here. Okay, so now we're kind of trapping our hourly volume. It came down, coming right back up. This is neckline area. Okay, so it could pull right back down for a double bottom, or we might get some momentum to break out of here, or it could trade sideways and continue to accumulate. Let's go to the 5 minutes. So see how the 5 minutes are accumulating? Okay, it came bottomed out. There's our first area of support, came back up. We came down, higher low support at the hourly. Okay, still holding. Then it pushed up, broke for little minor higher highs, extended that. We pulled back down, back up, pulled back down, back up. So you can see the 5 minutes are creating some good support in this area right below that daily yellow line. Okay, so green box, and I'm just going to lift it up a little bit to that yellow line. Okay, and then up here, the white line is our hourly resistance. 50% of this big red candle at 10:45, new 15-minute candle, got rejected there, rejected there, rejected there, rejected there, rejected there, and I'm going to bring this red box across right there. Okay, red. Hopefully you guys are following me. And what is this area? This area is where it's consolidating. Okay, all in here, neutral area. Okay, if you want to trade in here, you definitely can, but again, measure your zones, know what's going on in here. If not, we're going to kind of wait for maybe volume to close above and break out of here, and maybe continue squeezing shorts, and the bulls are in control, taking it above here. And where could it go? It could go to the yellow line. Okay, it could go up to 50% of the daily right there. Okay, also right here, see the wicks? Half of the zone. Right there. Look at previous price action. I'm placing a red line. Measure it. Remember, this is a different security. So the percentage in pips is different. Up to there is 18 pips to the red line. Okay. If it continues to push, if we go a little further, up to the yellow line is approximately 35. If it goes to the top, it's 50. Okay. So we'll measure it right up to the yellow line. Okay. That's for possible buys. Okay. Also, if we're selling below here, if we're going to sell, we have that hourly white line to break, might come down, bounce, come back up, we flip this red, and then it comes down. And then if it shoots down, back down to the purple line, there's that double bottom. Again, we measure this move as well. Okay, from here to the white line, it's 13 pips. If it comes all the way down to here, it's approximately 40. Okay, and what we can do slowly is we can start to look at how these things are building support right there. I can start, if I'm an aggressive trader, I can start to maybe bring my sell order up there. Okay, and then maybe I'm going to start to trap it even more and more and more. Okay, I might even come up to 50% of this green candle. Okay, so that's it. That's like how I do top-down analysis. I watch what's going on in here. And if you want to trade the zone to zone, like, you got to understand what the actual levels are. Okay, so we're going to leave these two side by side. See how it came down here, couldn't find any bids down here, so the market started to bid up over here, and then those offers got pulled out. And see how now the bids are accumulating in the depth of market where these offers used to be. So this is kind of flipping the book right now, and we're coming right back up to transact up to this previous yellow line where these buyers were trapped, but now they're relieved. So think about you when you go down and draw down 20-30 pips and the market comes back up to you. Now you're at break even. What are things that you do here? Okay, do you just close the trade at break even and just say, thank God I'm out of that, I was in drawdown, I'm out? Or do you possibly hold your trade now, you might go into profit, or do you add another buy? Okay, so that's what we got to watch up here. Okay, understand what happened, what transacted up here. When it came up here, like previously it came up, those buyers got trapped up there. Okay, the market moved away from them. So when you go into drawdown, you might close your trade at a loss. That could happen. You could also be holding in drawdown, and now the market came back up to you. So think about yourself. What do you do in a situation like this? Do you just close the trade at break even and just catch a breath and then look for another trade and you're relieved? Or do you add another buy? Or do you wait for this original trade to break out in profit? Okay, so that's what's happening up here. We came right back up to where that trap volume is. And you see how it broke impulsively from here to here? So it filled that zone. There's 15 pip fill with zero drawdown. Okay, do you guys understand what I mean by that? Please, guys, this is very important to me that you understand this, because I don't want to keep explaining this every single day. I want to get into trading with you guys. I want you guys to understand this. I want to break down 1 minute scalping with you guys, but you got to understand this, because if we do 1 minute scalping, that's going to go way over your head. It's going to be too fast for some of you guys. So that, if you're taking that trade, look, it came right up to target. You could have taken that on impulse. It filled that entire 15 pip zone with zero drawdown. Okay. And sometimes if I'm looking for that, like I said, if you whatever account size you have, you can calculate how much 15 pips you can make. If you go in with a 0.1, you make $1.50. Okay, if you're learning. If you went in with a standard size on that, you made 150 US dollars. If you went in, if you got a $300,000 prop firm, you could have done a 10 lot if you wanted. That could have been 1,500 US dollars in a couple minutes. And if you don't do anything, it came up there, and look at the red candle come down for the retest. Okay, so do you guys understand what I mean? This was an aggressive zone. Okay, this is not for if you're very conservative. Okay, unless you know what you're doing in here. We're waiting up here for the bigger move. But if you want to scalp in here, that's 15 pips. That's why I get the measuring tape. I measure, just like a carpenter. How they measure their job, we measure our job as well. And you got to make a decision up there. Okay? If not, it came right back down to maybe where you entered. You went down. It could come right back up. But those are the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Okay? That's why there's no guarantee that this could have came down bearish, closed down here, and all of a sudden it could have been a red candle coming down here. So we don't trade with woulda, shoulda, couldas. We trade targets. We trade disciplined. We trade professional. We treat trading like a business. We don't gamble here. Okay, so hopefully you guys are understanding that. And you see how we got, again, rejected at the VWAP. It's like a big wall up there. Okay, but it came down. Now we got to watch. Are we picking up higher low bids, and is it going to come back again? See how it's coming back up? So we picked up our bids. We got some good support. We're still trading in here. Let's see how maybe it can close above here, pull back. Maybe we'll get that extension. Nasdaq is moving right now. It's going to close in 3 minutes. Okay, so look at what we got going on now. This Nasdaq is going to close in 2.5 minutes. It's breaking out for a new high. Okay, it could break out, find some offers up there, and come right back down. That's why we want to follow the close of the volume. Same with US 30. Came all the way down here, picked up the bids. Okay, picked up the bids, coming right back up. Let's see where US 30 is going to close. Guys, trading is much easier when you know where your targets are, okay? I'm telling you, it makes trading so much easier when you have targets and you know you trade your plan daily. And then you're going to see how consistent you're going to become, and this will just become a daily routine for you. Just like when you're driving in a car. You're not even second guessing yourself when you're driving a car. You get in and you go through your motions. Every single day you're going to see the same type of style, the same setups. Okay, it doesn't matter what security you're looking at. Gold, very similar. Oil, similar. GBP USD, GJ, same thing, guys. That's why learning price action, then after that, you can trade whatever you want. Like today, I can pick whatever security I want to trade today, and I guarantee you, I will be following the same type of top down that I do. If you guys want, like we can do a chart, like we can do Bitcoin, guys. If you guys want something different, like near the end of the call, I'll show you how we do a Bitcoin top-down chart. We can scalp Bitcoin one day. Yeah, we'll get Bitcoin, guys. No problems. We're sending out more signals. Sent out a signal, I think it was 3,000 pips. Check this out. And there's some traders that are still holding it. Okay, just timed it perfectly, guys. Look at Nasdaq right here, guys. Our Nasdaq sell is running 220 pips. Look at this. Okay. So see how it came up, got rejected, closed back below. Again, it came up, maybe for a double top. You can't always assume when it comes up to supply, that's it. This is a static zone. Okay, you got to understand that trading it's going to be a static zone. But if you're still following it, couple feeler sells, then when you see it start to break down, you can add. And then this is where it really broke down. Okay, we were targeting this area. Yeah, it did come up here. But if you have your stop loss like in this red area, you're not risking a lot. You could really maximize that move. And this is how you can compound smaller accounts. If you were to hold that and just put a trailing stop loss at each consecutive like low, that's 220 pips, guys. Like, you could be done for the day. Here's Bitcoin. Like, it's just a short squeeze. See, even saying sell, 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 but this is a squeeze. This is a squeeze. Look at almost 3,000 points up there. Like, it's just crazy, crazy move. Okay, so Nasdaq closed above. Let's go through the motions. What's first motion? We got to flip this red box green. Okay, let's flip it green. Okay, US 30 did not close above. Okay, so US 30 is still below here. It's still, now maybe it's consolidating right here now. So what you can do is we can bring this consolidated box and trap it up here. Nasdaq closed above, but coming for the retest. Let's see if it still builds in here. Maybe we can test a buy on Nasdaq. Okay, but it's still building. It's still got a red body. Okay, so we'll see if it flips. US 30 is still in here. It hasn't closed above. It's just equal highs. We'll see if it's building, maybe also for an impulse break, but we got to see how it's building. And we can't kind of force trades. It's now 2 p.m. Eastern. A new hourly candle is opening in the market. This hourly candle adds a lot of volatility in the market. It could change the entire momentum. See how Nasdaq was coming up? It could start to come all the way back down. Okay, it's a new hourly candle. So you also got to know this too when you're in a trade. If you're in profit, you got to understand that every 15 minute, every 30 minute candle, every hourly candle, for a scalper is very important, because these bring in new volatility, new volume, new traders that like to trade these higher time frames. So it'll affect you and I that are trading 1 and 5 minute candles. Okay, so you got to understand. Remember, we're just scalping inside. These are more position traders coming in the market on higher time frames. So they could change the entire momentum of everything. Do you want me to get rid of these, measuring tape? Is it bothering you guys in here? Is it too much, like too busy? No? I'm just trying to give you guys exactly where it could possibly move, and you guys know how many pips to look for, okay? I don't want any surprises with anybody. Like, this is how I trade. I trade so I know what my zone fill is. Okay, when I'm trading by myself, I have these same lines as well on the chart. Okay, some people will say, Ron, this is silly. I don't give a shit. If you think this is silly, I'm consistent with this, so I don't care. If it's silly for you, that's why trading for everybody is different. To me, it's not silly. To me, it's exactly keeping me disciplined to know where this thing can move. And then that's why I pip and dip. Okay, so Nasdaq is holding. We're going to close in 60 seconds. If we haven't taken a trade on this candle yet, let's maybe wait. Let's let it close 1 minute. See, like US 30, see where it's building and building right below the VWAP in this area, but the bids are still increasing. We haven't really broke anything down yet. Okay, we got to see also US 30 if it can close above. It's coming back up. Let's let this candle close in the next 45 seconds for US 30 and for Nasdaq. And then if it starts to get rejected, maybe we can sell below here. Okay, see where I was originally looking for a sell there. I was originally looking for a sell there after. If it comes down and closes back below here, if it gets kind of rejected up here, maybe I'll take a sell below here, and I'll look for a move from here down to maybe the red line. That's about another 20 pip drop. Okay, same with US 30. If it starts, I was looking down there. Now I can bring it here, maybe like down to here if I want. Okay, so I'm just going to move these arrows. Maybe these arrows are confusing you. Okay, here's the close. Okay, so it's red coming down. We can't buy. Okay, it's red. Still no volume closed above on US 30. So if it does break out of here, you got to understand it's going to be an impulse candle. So you got to make a decision. Are you going to trade an impulse candle or not? Otherwise, you got to wait for 4.5 minutes for it to close. Okay. So you see where now we're consolidating right below that red box and kind of maybe right here. Okay, so I could look for maybe a sell below here. Or I could get a little aggressive and look for that sell in there, like how I'm looking for Nasdaq. Okay, but we got to be careful. So I'm going to bring it lower because it's building, because I see it breaking out. So I'm just going to bring this sell below that red line in case it wants to come down here and pick up some bids and maybe continue moving up. Okay, so US 30 is impulsively breaking out. Can see it breaking out here. Lots of time left on it. 4 minutes. Okay, so it was an impulse break. Let's see now if it starts to build, and maybe we can take this buy on an impulse. Let's see if it builds, if it continues to build and have this level as a level of support. Yeah, I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy now. Okay, it's breaking out. I'm going to go into a buy. And then I'm going to flip this box green. Got to go through the motions. I'm in a buy now. There's nothing I can do, but I got to continue to go through the motions. And then if it pulls back, okay, for possible stop loss, I can keep a very tight stop right here. Or I can go move my stop like below that wick, the previous low, like right there, in case it wants to come back down. Because if it comes down, there's bids, okay? I still want to stay in my trade, but I don't want to get taken out. So we have to have maybe a stop in the market. Maybe I'm risking more than most traders, but that's all personal opinion. Even Nasdaq, okay? So it's green, red, green. You can go into a buy on Nasdaq if you're trading Nasdaq. Nasdaq is a buy as well. Yep. Okay, and let's see if we can continue to move up to that red line. Let's see. And also if we can close above here and build this area and maybe pull back, but continue with more bids, more volume, get a little higher. Okay, and then we got to watch what's going on here. We want to make this area now, the VWAP in this yellow line, full of bids. Because if it comes down here, we want to flip the book now. Remember, we couldn't break above this VWAP. Now we did, but when we do, we're obviously going to counter lots of offers up here. And if there's a pullback, we want a healthy pullback, picking up good, strong bids to continue to push the move. Okay, so you can either be in a buy on Nasdaq or US 30, and we're going to ride this momentum to see if it can get up to these red lines, and then we'll see what happens up there. And I bought an impulse candle. Are you saying we should close the trade on gold? Where have I even mentioned gold on this call? Peroma, sorry. But what are we even talking about gold? I haven't even mentioned gold for an hour and 10 minutes. What does gold have to do with anything that we're looking at right now? Okay, so we got rejected, sharp rejection. It came up there and we got rejected. So now we've got to maybe come back into this consolidated area to see if we can pick up these bids. We've got some heat right here, we've got some heat right here, we've got some heat right here. Okay, so we know that there is current pending bids in the market. That was not enough volume in that candle to close above. We got 30 more seconds. Let's see where it closes. If they pinned it, we got to be ready that this thing could come back down into here. Okay, that's why you have a stop loss in the market. but I kind of want to see how it will react with these bids. Maybe it needs to come in here, pick up some more volume so that it can come right back up. Okay, look at where it closed, shooting star, they gapped it down. So they're trying to see the gap down. They're trying to pick up some quick bids and maybe bring it back up. But when this comes up, it could get rejected. Now that green box, I got to go through the motions. I got to make it red because this could act as resistance. Okay, so it's coming right back up. It came up and got rejected. So we kind of want to, it's an ignited candle that gapped down, picked up a few bids, but let's see how it reacts here. I'd like to see maybe if it can come back up and close above and regain this area so that we can come back and reclaim this high and continue moving up to that red line. It may get rejected and come back down here, okay? So that's why I'm saying if you have a stop loss here, it is kind of tight. You know, like you got to understand, it is tight. It could come down, it's still in this consolidated area and still pick up bids, but take you out of the trade. So maybe like where the structure is, maybe like a stop below here. Just want to show you like where stop losses are and whether you're willing to risk that much. Okay, so that's a tight stop loss right below there, that previous low. Some traders will keep their stop below here. Okay, and then let it build in this consolidated box. Nasdaq is holding, another bullish candle came down, holding. It might continue breakout, but we need more volume to close above here too. But Nasdaq might take out that high and continue going. You got to sometimes leave a trade to breathe a little bit to gain some bids. No hate, bro, but never made a profit entering with you. Harsh Singh, I don't really care if you, that could be your broker, your market execution, your spreads. I never made a profit either. So, you know, we're building a trade right here. You don't need to make a profit every time I get into a trade. We're here to educate. Okay, Nasdaq is retesting maybe the previous high here. So see how their tweezer tops. If it can build, Nasdaq can break out to that yellow to the red line, and that could be approximately from here, that zone, 15, 18 pips, maybe 20. US 30 is trying up there as well, getting rejected. Okay, so we got sharp rejection coming down. Harsh, maybe one day you need to take over the live and we'll take trades with you and we'll see how we do with you as well. Yeah, no, I understand. No matter how much we help people, there's always going to be someone talking shit. It's okay. It's all good. Talk as much shit as you want. It's not going to stop me. We're on a mission to educate as many traders around the world. If you can't make profit, then that's all good. But I can talk to another 1,000 traders that with SST that have made a lot of profit and changed the way how they trade. But that's the problem, guys. Some people come out here and give free education and there's always someone talking shit. It just shows you look like an idiot. You're making yourself look like an idiot, man. Go pay thousands of dollars for courses and I guarantee you'll still lose as a trader. But you do you. Nasdaq is coming right up to profit. Okay, Nasdaq, small pullback, coming right up. So I know a lot of traders right now that are in profit on Nasdaq. No, now you don't need to mention that you weren't blaming me. I saw what you wrote. I saw what you wrote. You don't need to backtrack your words. You look like an idiot, man. There's Nasdaq going right up to possible TP. Okay, small pullback into profit. Okay, so look at US 30 now. We gapped up, we closed above, we're right back into there. Here we go. Okay, so Harsh, I'm in profit now. I'm right into profit. So maybe trading, you got to let it room to breathe to pick up the bids. If you saw what I was telling you, maybe you would have learned a little bit instead of talking stupid here. Okay, now let's see if we can break our high. Okay, Nasdaq is going. To me, that looks like it's going into profit. Okay, let's see. Here's the heat up here. We want to transact up here on US 30 if it can get up here. Okay, we're building. Here it is. We're testing the previous high. Let's see if it can break up here. Okay, what about Nasdaq, guys? Are you guys in profit on Nasdaq? To me, it looks like it's moving in profit. You just had to hold a small pullback right there in a green box. Okay, that's natural. If you don't understand this in trading, you got a lot to learn. And I'm speaking to you, Harsh. Harsh Singh. Okay, so do you guys understand why they gapped it down there? No one is asking that. It just they gapped it down to pick up the bids. And here we go. Here we're breaking out, guys, in profit. Here we go. Okay, so this is a nice move. Here we go. Harsh, sorry you missed out on the pips, bud. But most of us, we're in profit now. Okay, and you guys can do what you want up there on Nasdaq as well. You guys can do what you want. If you like 10 pips, 15 pips, 20 pips, you guys manage your trade. Okay, that went Nasdaq from here went 25 pips, maybe 15, 20 you could have secured on that, but that's up to you guys. Chris, you got 18 pips. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, it's still building. Okay, we still have a strong base of a candle. Well, let's watch. Remember what I was saying here? Are we going to carry momentum above the VWAP? Our bids are building. Okay, all we got to do is come up into this heat. Watch if these pending orders get taken out. Yeah, we're driving, guys. Driving Nasdaq and US 30. Sorry, Harsh, that you missed out. But you couldn't take a little small pullback. Okay, remember what I said. Even if you had your stop there, you're safe. Okay, you gotta understand market structure. You're not always going to take a trade in zero drawdown. We've been doing really good the last couple months, taking trades with minimal drawdown. But once in a while, there is a little bit of drawdown. You got to understand that. If you don't, you got a lot to learn about trading. Okay, so we took out the high, got rejected. Why? Because there's offers, so it might need to come back down. But if we can build this green box area right here, can continue to build. Maybe if we can close above that red line and build that red line, we could come up. But scalping up to there, you got to understand. This is scalping. Unless you want to hold, we're continuing to watch how it closes. It's going to close in 90 seconds. And if you can't handle a small pullback in trading, yeah, you're absolutely correct. You are going too big for your size and you're complaining like a baby. Okay, look at now. Okay, it's pushing near the highs, guys. Look, we came down there. No bids wanted to play down here. The bids want to continue to squeeze. They want to drive this up to here. Look at Nasdaq continuing. Nasdaq could come all the way and tap that yellow line. That's a full TP of 35 pips up there. But you could be running a trailing stop up here. Let's see. Yes, here we go on US 30. We broke out. That's a TP target up there. Okay, let's see where it's going to close now. If we can close above this red line, maybe use this red line as support on a pullback, or 50% of this green candle. Watch, yeah, here we go. Or we might close near, yes, closing up here near the highs, guys. Go to a break even if you can right now on either one. Okay, bullish ignited candle breaking out. Here we go, guys. Beautiful, okay? Yep, secure some pips up here. Beautiful. I kind of bought over there. There it is, 20 plus pips. Okay. Do what you want up here, guys. Watch Bookmap. Comes all the way up there. Could be 35, 40 pips. Nasdaq is touching the daily yellow line. That's a target, guys, believe it or not. But it's an ignited candle that could continue to build. Okay. See the sharp rejection? That's why I say to you guys, you got to understand, maybe secure. I secured up there, okay? Secured 17 pips. That's it. I'm in and out. Okay? The first one I went in on an impulse. And then it pulled back. But I told you guys, I had my stop there. Then I kind of lowered it a little more when I saw it gap down and pick up those bids. And went right into there, right into profit, okay? I'm out now. And same with Nasdaq. Nasdaq filled the zone right up to the yellow line. Okay? And if you're not doing anything up there, that's a daily area. Okay, filled. 35 pips from here to there. Good job, Grisil. You made $40 in a 500 account. Awesome. Good job. Maruf, you made $560 on the Nasdaq in 5 minutes. Pip and dip. Good job. Yeah. Okay, and then guys, you got to make a decision. Okay, you have to make a decision. You got to understand that it could come up there and go right back down. It could come all the way back down. Unless you're holding, you got to hold, follow it. Is it building? What is it doing if you're still holding? Okay, and if it comes all the way, if US 30 comes and taps up here, got to know from the past. It came up here, got rejected. Came up in here, got rejected. Came up, got rejected. But now it could come up here again, tap, and get a wick. Okay, so if it comes all the way up there, you got to make a decision up there as well. Okay, here it comes up. Okay, additional pips, guys. Okay, I got out. Okay, woulda, shoulda, couldas. I could have held and grabbed some extra pips, but I didn't. Okay, so the woulda, shoulda, couldas, it's all good. I made some money. Yep, we have a Discord server you can join. We got everything. We got everything for you guys. Signals, education, Discord, whatever you guys want. We got it. We have amazing traders in the group here, better than me. Can explain things better than me. Amazing educators, amazing admins, amazing moderators, amazing members. Everybody here to help each other out. No one is better than anybody in this group. That's what I love about this. We're all here to help each other. Okay? But guys, this is what I'm saying. It can get nasty up here. Okay? If you're getting a little too greedy up here, it could come up and get a nasty wick. Okay? I'm just trying to give you guys heads up. I know we want more, we always want more, we want more. That's the greed factor. But when we get greedy, then the market could come back down in a couple minutes and come back where you entered, and then you're at a break even. Unless you want to stomach these pullbacks. Okay, did I explain that trade properly? Or obviously Harsh doesn't think so. He's probably going to dislike. That's okay. We can't please everybody. But you see, he wasn't patient. So right away when he saw a pullback, he freaked out. He panicked and got out. When the rest of us held the trade and made profit. There's the difference between someone who loses money and someone who makes money in the markets. Patience, discipline, understanding market structure. You don't need to panic. Okay, so we're closing. Again, another ignited bar. So any pullbacks now, maybe to the red line. Maybe if you want to kind of go 50% of that green candle right there. Nasdaq closing above the daily. If it holds a daily, it's probably going to come and trade into this red box. So for you guys that have a trailing stop loss going on Nasdaq or US 30, that's amazing, guys. I hope this thing continues to run for you guys. Courtney, you're doing great. Made some money in Jamaica. Oh man, amazing. That's the greatest. When you're on a vacation and you can scalp and make some money. I love that. And then you go right now and have a mojito and go back to the beach. Get the Jamaican jerk chicken. I remember Rio Castle in Jamaica and Sandals Resort, and I've been to Dreams. On the beach there, they made the best Jamaican jerk chicken. I was eating it like 10 times a day. I loved it. Oh, you're Jamaican? Amazing. And they also had some nice stuff to smoke down there too. So I really, really, really love it down there. Possibly I might be coming mid-July or early August. Okay, guys, and 3 more minutes. We're going into 2:30. There's going to be a new 30-minute candle opening in the market. It may change the momentum of this direction, okay? So we also got to focus on the 30-minute candles, not just the 5s, okay? Look at the 30-minute candle. This one is coming up, but it got rejected here, rejected here, rejected here. We're coming up with volume. Look at Nasdaq, nice big 30-minute candle. We're going to follow where it closes. It may close above that daily yellow line and build in the next 30 minutes. And who knows, maybe going into power hour, could be slicing through here. And we have another bullish reversal coming back up, okay? So we should be focusing on everything going into the 30-minute candle as well. Courtney, you're joining the team? Excellent, man. We welcome you here. FNC, you're in Toronto? Nice. You're very close to us. Okay, but look at Bookmap is still building, okay? So we have some new highs. Got a little resistance up here. Okay, we got the wicks. But now we're above the VWAP, okay? So it's positive. Look at our delta volume. Very, very nice. 773. A lot of these transactions were all delta positive side. So a lot of buy side volume that maybe will come up and transact into this big red box. And there's the big heat up there. There it is. 34,385, 66 offers waiting up there, okay? So it's kind of like the big red box on my chart up here, that it could possibly liquidate all the way up here and pump, continue to come up here. It's a nice hammer candle building, came back down to the red line, 50%, just a little bit lower, and came back up, testing the high. If it breaks out, could pump right into here. So if you guys are continuing holding, man, I want to applaud you guys. I want to say congratulations for still holding on all these pullbacks. It's amazing to do that, guys. Okay, for real. You gotta understand that. That's 30 pips and you held in those pullbacks. So I want you guys to get the maximum breakout here. I really hope there's a short squeeze for you guys and you guys can really capitalize on this. Okay, here we go, guys. So look at the equal highs, okay? Still follow everything that you're doing in trading, okay? There's an equal high up there. Look at the wicks, okay? They're equal, okay? So that's telling us something. They're equal highs. Now it's coming right back up. It keeps filling and filling and filling. There's the pop, okay? New high. Let's see if we break out now. Now watch the book. If it can start to pull these offers out, it'll transact up into this bigger heat up here. But there might be a pullback, but look at the bids accumulating below us. Okay, so it might pull back and the bids might pick it up and continue to take this out. We're going to close now in 10 seconds. Then we're going into our new 30-minute candle. Get ready, guys. Okay, this is where things get interesting. Okay, so possibly maybe open red. Let's see. No, they popped it green. Okay, so opened ignited, took out a new high. Let's see if they can drive with this and squeeze shorts. Yeah. Here it goes, guys. Squeezing a few shorts into that red box. There's Nasdaq coming up. This is full target, guys. Okay, that is a full target. Please go with a trailing stop loss now. Here you go. Here's a short squeeze coming up to that liquidity level. I'll place the yellow line up here. Right up here. If it can get up to this heat in there, could continue to drive, guys. Is anyone still holding Nasdaq or has a runner on US 30 or holding? Steve, you enjoy my excitement and energy? It's the coffee. It's the coffee. I've had 2 large double-doubles. And then I went to my parents' house and they made me a nice traditional espresso. I can't believe how powerful those things are. it's when you get a large double-double, it's like water. But then when you have a real Turkish coffee, oh my goodness. My eyes are going to pop out of my head. And it's just a little tiny, like a shot glass. But it's strong. That's where my excitement is. It's just coffee, guys. But I'm very, very proud of you guys that took that trade and held with me in that drawdown. And now you're rewarded. Sorry about that harsh, but you need to learn what's going on before you open your mouth. What's my ethnicity? I'm Albanian Muslim. Barney, you had those in Istanbul? Oh, nice. Those are the really, really good ones. Cuban coffee? I've never had that, bro. Everyone talks about it. It's very, very strong. I haven't had Cuban coffee. Yep. H, Eid soon. SH, you're Albanian? We'll get together in Albania soon. I'll be down there. Guys, look at the short squeeze. Okay? Beautiful short squeeze in progress. We have nice cumulative delta. See how we're coming up? We're taking out all the offers. So congratulations, guys. If you guys are still holding, amazing. Amazing. But also reward yourselves. Reward yourselves. Trailing stop loss. The purple line is the high. There's the squeeze. New 30-minute candle squeezing. Wow. Okay. Beautiful move, guys. Cutting right through the supply. There's a short squeeze. Okay. So if you're selling, you could be in big trouble. That's a 60 pip move. Okay. Nasdaq. 60 pips. Get your pancakes and get out, guys, or secure a little bit, okay? We don't know what's going to happen at the daily high up there. It could come tumbling down, but secure something. You don't have to close your entire trade. Secure a little bit. Guys, please hit the like button, okay? This is why we do this. Look at it. We got to come on here for free and we take shit from some people hating and talking stupid. What gives us the incentive, myself or Dave, to come on here and do this for YouTube? You know, if we're going to come on and get stupid comments and hate, this is pointless. This is dumb. I'd rather just go in the Zoom room and trade with our guys. We come on here, we give you guys at least 2-3 hours of our time daily, whether it's myself or Dave, and you know, we're here to really help and support you guys, okay? Once in a while, we'll get some haters on here and talk shit, but it's okay. But I love to see you open up your channel, and I'll be the first one to support you, but I won't be talking shit about you. That's the problem with retail traders. I'm telling you the honest truth. That's the problem with retail traders. We do not know how to support each other. It's all about hate. Guys, I love you guys. We're retail traders. Dave and I and SST and everybody, we're here to support you guys. We're not here to take your money. We're after banks. We're after corporations. We're after institutions. You and I, we're nothing in these financial markets. So we anybody on YouTube who is giving free financial education and trading, stop hating on these people. Stop talking. You know how hard it is for someone to come on YouTube and trade live and just hear these type of comments from some people. It's could be, if people are not strong, then they might stop doing that. For me, I don't care. Like, but I want to call you out. When you talk stupid, you're going to get called out 100%. Okay, look at how dumb you look now. You missed this entire trade because you couldn't handle a drawdown. But it's all good. Most of you guys pipped and dipped. I told you guys, okay? Don't say I didn't tell you that. Look it, did it hit that purple line right exactly? Yes, okay? I don't want to be that guy to say I told you so, but it came up there 60 pips. You gotta make a move up there. This is not a red line or a white line. That's purple. That's the high of the day. Okay, so it came up there, filled, and now it retraced. And if you don't do anything, that's taking away from your profit. Like, that's not a small pullback. That's 25 pip pullback. Okay, you just gave 25 hard-earned pips back to the market that could help you compound your account. Do I ever show my positions? Yeah, I show my positions. If you go back, you can see all of the lives. I used to show my live Fusion account with all the commissions and spreads and everything like that. Then I got called out by the CEO of Fusion saying, Ron, don't do that. So I don't show my personal account. From time to time, I show you guys when I trade, but I don't care. If you guys believe me or not, if I'm trading, I'm not here to impress anybody with how much money I make. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay? I don't care. I'm here. If you guys respect me for the financial education, that's why you're here. If you want to know how much money I make, you're not my accountant. You're not my wife. You're not my family member. So I don't need to show you how much money I make. Okay? I've never once asked any of the snipers in the group, show me how much money you make. Because you got to be professional. This is a business. I don't go into people's businesses and tell them how much money do they make. This is a business for people. This is full time. I got nothing to, I don't have anything to show you guys. I'm here for education. If you guys respect the education, like the stream. If you're here to ask me about how much money I make, I can't do that, guys. Okay? There's taxman involved. There's governments involved. There's this or that. There's scammers out there. I'm not going to put my banking information out to the public on free YouTube. For what? You guys should learn this too. Trade for yourself. You don't need to show people how much money you make. That's personal between you, your spouse, your family, your accountant. That's it. Don't go sharing all of your financial information with it for the world to see. There was always a saying when I grew up, a fish that keeps his mouth shut never gets caught. Okay, maybe that might hit some guys different, but a fish that keeps his mouth shut never gets caught. Think about that. Yeah, YouTube is frustrating and distracting. I agree with you, Yemi. It is. Okay, so now we're consolidating below the supply zone. Okay, so you need to now increase this consolidated zone to this daily yellow line. Okay, right up there. So now what could happen is we might break this daily yellow line and get a retracement coming back down in here. Okay, it could come back down a little bit and pick up the bids and go right back up. So going into power hour, we're about 20 minutes away. Okay, so the buy was there. If it continues to maybe break out of here this afternoon, maybe if it continues to squeeze, you could be looking for continuation above here and to break out into the next daily. Okay, that's for continuation. If we're looking for maybe a possible correction to come down, we could look to sell below the consolidated box, below here. Like below here. Okay, and then to push back down, where? To this next zone in here. And again, if it could come all the way down, or it could come basically halfway down into here. Where's the next like body? Right over here. No, Kim, I can't stay for power hour. I'm sorry, I gotta go pick up the kids today. I'll be done in about 5-10 more minutes here. Okay, so we came right up to the high of the day, purple line, and it came back down. So now it's also consolidating right below the supply zone. So like this box where we were originally consolidating. Remember what I showed you guys, the 3 paths? It's going to move sideways. That was 1. It could break down there. That was 2. And it went the 3rd way, straight out. Okay, so those are your 3 possible paths in price action. If you learn that, you're going to be well ahead of the game. It's not always going to happen, okay? Not always. Nothing in trading is guaranteed. I want to make that clear. Okay, so unfortunately, if you do not scale out up there, then the market pulls down, okay? Nothing goes up forever. Power hour is in 20 minutes, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's the last hour of New York Stock Exchange. And yeah, BTC is crazy today. I agree with you. Lou, how did I identify the supply on US 100? Just trying to match it with mine. The big one, was 50% of the daily candle. That's what we identified, the red box. Yeah, good question, guys. That's a great question. So do you guys understand why? Okay, that's a good question, Lou. Thanks for bringing that back up. Do you guys understand why I made this the big red box? I know we went through it in the top down, but do you guys see how it played right now? That was when we were doing our top down on the daily. Let me go full chart to show you. It's a good question. Okay. Okay, so remember we were doing our top down, okay? Remember over here, okay? We had the bigger block up there, but this one right here. So it was the previous high of the day we had in here, and I extended it. It was, sorry, the hourly. That was the hourly. Yeah, right in here. The hourly box. Okay, remember the hourly box coming all the way from here, from Tuesday futures market, got rejected there, got rejected there. I brought this red box across at today's daily high up there as well, kind of brought it all the way in there. And you see we came up there, got back down, came in there, got back down, came in again and pushed down. Okay, so that's where I got it from, Loot. It came from the top down, the purple line was the high of the day. And then I saw, when I looked at the hourly candles, I saw that this was an hourly area of supply. So we walked right into it, and the supplier absorbed it and pushed it right back down. So that's where we came all the way right into that red box. Came all the way right into that red box, tapped the daily high, and then now we're getting the retracement coming right back down. Okay, so that's why top down is important, guys, because it can give you targets when you're trading, so you're not guessing. Okay, you don't need to guess up here. You can see it came and tapped the purple line right in the red box. It performed a little bit of a short squeeze, but that's why Bookmap helps as well. We could see where the heat was. When it broke out, came to the next zone, and that's it. Then the selling pressure absorbed it and pushed it down. We might come back down and transact back at the VWAP. And here, and we'll see if we can hold. Okay, guys, that's it for me because I gotta go grab my son's cake before I grab them from school. I gotta go. Sorry, guys, I didn't want to end early, but I gotta be 3 o'clock at the cake place because it's his birthday today. So, guys, on Zoom, there's no webinar tonight. It's gonna be moved over tomorrow to 6 p.m. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. will be our webinar, and I'll be back for London later tonight. PK has the post-Asian session later tonight. So have fun, guys. I got to get ready for my son's birthday. Big man is turning 12 today, so it's big day for him. So it's going to be fun at that trampoline park. Guys, I appreciate all of you guys. Hit the likes if you can on YouTube. Everyone on Zoom, just be careful trading power hour in the next 15 minutes. We got some levels. And look at the patterns it's building. It came back up, coming back down. We might form a neckline. It might come back up into here for a double top and maybe push back down. So you got your levels now to trade with. But hopefully you guys learned something today, something new. Okay, we're gonna trade. There's gonna be some drawdown. Okay, I want to make that clear. We're real traders. We're trading a live environment. Not every single trade is going to go directly into profit. That needs to be understood. Okay, there's going to be some drawdown, but it all depends on how much you're risking. If you go in big, yeah, you're not going to be able to handle a little bit of drawdown, I'm telling you. So that's why you got to trade within your limits. I don't know how much money you guys are trading with or what account you guys. It's not in my personal business. I don't ask you guys. But that's why we trade for pips or percent. We can relate to that. I don't know whether you're trading with $100, $1,000, $100,000, or $1 million. I don't know. It's none of my personal business. I don't ask you guys for that. I just ask you guys if you're learning what we're doing, okay? But anyways, thank you guys. We'll see you guys. Bookmap, again, we have the free link. Free, okay? You can practice how to use Bookmap with BTC. Crypto's going crazy right now. It's the best time to learn right now. You can see all the bids accumulating for Bitcoin. You can see the offers. Download it for free. We have the link in our description. And also, if you're looking to open up a demo account, try a new broker, check out HankoTrade and AAAFx, okay? And thanks, guys. My name is Ron, partner's Dave. If you want to join the team and trade with Dave, he's in the Zoom right now. We always switch up here and there. So join the team, and we got Dave, we got PK, we got myself, we have Yoda, we have other, and we might be getting some members who might trade also and educate too. They step up to the plate. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you guys. Have a good evening, and God bless. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner's Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of Forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HCMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.